remind me.
May I see your entrails?
She's already almost dead again. Great, wonderful. 134 critical hit. Oh my god, that thing is not dead yet. Okay, it is now.
The inheritor, guide my blade.
I'm almost done with this. I am done with
Let the
this.
attack commence.
Oh no, come on. This is not fair.
Struggles end here. Prepare yourself.
Please raise her so I only have to use a single diamond. This thing is powerful. Oh, it's a mythic version. Oh, I see. So in this case... No. Oh, it triggered mine as well? Oh, you suck. Okay. Sila, you stay far away from that thing. Until I can finish this fight. As long as it doesn't kill me. I think he's on... Oh no, he is on me. I'm dead. Oh, I'm not dead. Good. Because he leaned towards me like the last minute.
Oh, the waiting's never fun.
Okay, alright. So I only have to use a single diamond. Don't forget to hydrate. I won't. Give me a second. Unless I die. Unless I die from water. I'm fine. I'm dead. Kills enemy. I'm not dead. That's the fun of playing real time. You never know. It's just so good. It's just so good.
Trust in yourself.
So I have 10, 10, 10, 10. Yeah, I'm gonna use hers. Thank you. Oh, oh yeah.
Yes?
One more. Thank you. Did they drop anything about the puzzle? They did not drop absolutely anything. Oh, but there's
Die, die, die!
calm down there, girl. There's books. Aha. Wait, this is gonna give me something, isn't it? Should you visit, wish to be granted Baphomet's blessing, conduct his ritual that honors the deed of Lord of Minotaurs. Hollow skull of a bull. Sacrificial drink to be imbibed before the ritual. Fresh blood from a jugular vein. Well, let's not read this out loud unless I want to, you know, Baphomet by my side. You know. So let's not. You learned something new from this book. What did I learn? It's one of the books. Baphomet the Imprisoned. Seriously? Oh. Guess I won't be falling anytime soon.
I'll take the bait.
Learn something else and then read this and pass on. We are all children of Baphomet. God, my mom is gonna be... Oh, and I also learned more. Hail Baphomet with deeds insidious and covered. Hail him, hail him, hail him forevermore. Circle of loyal Templars. Yeah. How about we don't?
for adventure.
How about we don't? Nice. Midnight bolt. Oh yes.
This way.
There's only one problem though. There is only one problem. I'm gonna have to go back through the same place I was. Yay. Fun. Fun. No, 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 no! Bismuth! Get back here. You big butt.
You're a good person. I like you.
Oof. It did go over the kitty, though. I just realized another thing. This dungeon was one of my favorite scenes in the Trickster mythic path. As long as you did things right and did indeed choose chaotic options, this will be really fun. Hey, I like that. Okay. I'm excited. Because you know that I will do that. I will do all of these options. Okay, so the thing is, I need to go to the ending, like this part over here. There's a door. I just don't remember if it's by the end of this path thing. It is by the end of this one. That one was the obelisk. So let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Woof. Okay, we did it. Let's save.
Shall we move? We shall
Go.
move.
Oh. No. Bismuth. Bismuth. Stop. Stop. Stay in the protected place. You know what? We'll just open. Oh. Oh. Making sure you did not kill the rock, right? I didn't. Get your big booty out of that hallway. Yes, exactly. Bismuth has a big problem with being, you know, chonky. But, it's no shame. I'm chonky too. Just need to be more careful with him. Did not kill the rock. I didn't. I did talk to the rock. Who's here?
Let's shake a leg.
Ooh. Okay, another one of those. I learned something new again. Wait, what am I learning? Of all these things. Rumor of the Beast. Saving throws against confusion. That's good. Bathroom at the Uncaged. Sneak attack by 1d6? Oh, hell yes. Okay, like it. I like it. Me likes it. Okay. I have a bunch of extra stuff. Glaive. Okay, I don't necessarily like glaives, but oh, I hear something, and it's not happy. Oh, hello. Who are you? Oh no, is this the angel? No, this is a demodend. Oh my god, I'm listening. There's something here. Excuse me, I'm just gonna go loot. Hope you don't mind.
The road calls me. I'll take the bait.
Looting is very important for me, mister.
No secrets can escape
Oh, can I loot something in front of you? Or you're gonna be mad at me? Oh, there's a golem. They are not attacking me. Ooh, an emerald. Moldy sheets haven't been changed in a long time. The drooly demodent stares at you dully. Okay, there's something here. I'm looting. It's important.
Did you see that?
It gave me resistance to cold. Bookshelf full of rare arcane tomes, so ancient that even the dust that rests on them is priceless. Funny. Unfinished golem with small gems installed in its eyes. Basics of sin magic? There's a place to rest over there?
Quick, else we miss all the fun.
Seems like some sort of experiment. His undead was dissected with great skill and care. Pages of this book are hopelessly ruined. It is no longer possible to read it. However, the soothing aura allows you to rest and get rid of some corruption. Oh god, here we go.
We shall move.
This doesn't sound... Alderpash? Alderpash? Who are you? Excuse me while I loot stuff, you know, jug of milks, stuff that's... You're definitely not gonna need it.
No, backwards.
I'm totally fine with having my back turned on these. The one thing I'm not fine is this negative level here. Come on. Okay.
No reason to pause.
Seal, I'm gonna put you ahead. Because I can hold my stuff. If need be. Just, you know, loot. Phoenix feather. Cook the phoenix feather? I mean, sure. Why not? I knew that. The room you're in looks more like a palace than a prison. Every part of it's impeccable clean, despite the fact that the cell's inhabitant has been dead for millennia. Alderpash. The words coming out of the dead man's mouth catch you off guard. Why, hello there, my dear. I've been waiting and waiting, wondering what my guest was up to and why she hadn't shown up yet. Don't be shy. Have a seat. Eat your heart's content. When you are someone important, you don't talk business standing up now, do you? And we do indeed have business to discuss. Allow me to introduce myself. I'm Alderpash, Rune Lord of Wrath, a destroyer and a conqueror, the great tyrant of Bakrakan. Doesn't ring any bells? I understand. Many millennia have passed. And all of them I've spent in this prison as Baphomet's captive. It's been a while since I've strolled around Galarian. My heart was still beating back then. It wasn't until later that I became a lich. Wait. What? Yeah, Gerlon, now that you mention. I think there's, I've seen references to this character. In a game. In another game. Alderpash. Wasn't fond of the idea of dying a prisoner here, you see. Well, that's all beside the point. The guards tipped me off that you had barged into this prison, and I thought fate might bring you to my doorstep. I've been expecting you since. The Rune Lords of Sin are very huge, and this guy is the first Rune Lord of Wrath. I see. Rumors about you have been going around the abyss for a while now. Rumors fly free, you see. Can't snare them, can't cage them. Even down here in the deepest dungeons, a tale flies by every now and again. About the time you took Dresden from the demons, or about the time a goddess and a demon came to coax you to their side. I've long since wanted to see you for myself and take your measure. I can see that you're no stranger to the abyss. Mortal flesh, touched by the spirit of the lower realms, distant kin to demons and devils. It seems odd that the responsibility of crushing the abyssal armies has fallen to you. I guess it's true what they say. You fight fire with fire. Okay. I can try the food on the table. I can. Do I want to? And why is it an option? I want to know more about you. By all means. I see no reason not to tell you. I've got some impressive stories to share. I was a great tyrant in life. The good folk were scared witless of me. And in death, as you can see, my power was nothing to sniff at. I continue my explorations on magic, the kind that your generation knows nothing about. Go ahead, my dear, ask away. Sus. This guy is sus. So, we have a common enemy in Baphomet. Indeed. Alas, I haven't had the pleasure of wounding him by my own hand, although I would dearly love to spill his guts. Yes, I've heard about your feat. Ever since he rushed back to the abyssal realm and locked himself up in his citadel, everyone's been going on and on about you, my dear. What kind of mortal is this that managed to injure our mighty lord? Alderpash lowers his voice in a confiding manner. He won't soon forget you. He may be ancient, but he's such a child at heart. He's been the same ever since he was created. All he cares about are his grudges. Asmodeus wounded him, Blemish too left him, Discari doesn't see him as an equal, Nocticula refused to bet him. He's a walking collection of scars. His wounds are his essence. So you take heed now. Poor thing. He must be so sad and lonely. People think that demons are made of hatred and malice. But really, they're made of pain and sorrow. If only we could help them. Ember. Hi Jarvis, hello. How you doing? But we can't. You are right. A demon's life is never-ending torment, and each one takes revenge for their suffering on everyone around them. And they will just keep on doing it, because those like me are few and far between. Most of them will never change their ways. If I could only talk to each of the demons. If I could only free them from the abyss. Tell me about your great accomplishments. They don't teach you youngsters anything these days. Then listen well. 10,000 years ago, there was the great empire of Thessalion. I read that completely wrong. The great empire of Thessalion. That sounds better. That sounds more appropriate. Definitely. What? And no nation of today could hold a candle to its glory. It was led by Emperor Zin in accordance with the 7 virtues of rule. His reign was long but ended in tragedy. Zin was deposed by 7 stewards who then split Thassalon between them. They twisted the virtues of rule for the sake of their ever-growing power and created the magic of the 7 vices. By the way, those spells of yours, all those silly schools, they were all based on our concepts, except you lot have lost track of their substance, the power itself, over the centuries. These 7 great mages of yore called themselves the Rune Lords, the first of whom was me, Alderpash, Lord of Bakarkan, Rune Lord of Wrath. I'm not going to list all of my deeds. That would be just boastful. But let's just say that I've spilled enough blood to fill all the rivers on Galarian, and the tears my action brought could fill the same thrice over. Yes, my reign was grand and glorious, and they would tremble at the mention of my name for many centuries to come. You don't look like a villain to me. Oh, he's gonna hate me. Why, that's because I'm not one. They just call me that. And for what? Was putting 7,000 slaves on stakes for their rebellion to act an act of villainy? I had the well-being of others in mind. I gave them a warning so they wouldn't die a horrible death. As for plundering neighboring kingdoms and beheading my servants, there's no evil in that at all. It's just the daily life of any ruler. I am prone to fits of temper, yes, but only when there's good reason. You see, if someone failed me, I would just smite them without mercy. It's true, but such lack of restraint is a part of my power and my talent. That's just how we Rune Lords of Wrath are. Not like I'm the only one. And I remember, about 1,000 or so years after I was first thrown in here, a woman by the name of Elazinist came to visit. She was a fierce one, too. Ripped my skull off and took it with her as a trophy. Then she went to Bakrakan, found the one who was the Rune Lord of Wrath at the time, the third one after me, executed his wife and 7 children, and made the ruler himself into an undead. She kept whispering to my skull, asking for advice. She really took a shine to me. She was something, that one. The last Rune Lord of Wrath in history, mind you. So, I'm not angry with her about this call. Why would I be? I was reborn from my phylactery anyway, good as new. Astounding savagery. This is not how I imagined the great kingdoms of old. Strange. I thought you were proof of brutality. Oh, you got him, Seela. You got him. I approve of rational conduct, brutality guided by reason. But his vaunted mass slaughters are a sign of degradation, not greatness. Okay. Where do you keep your phylactery? What a curious question. And what, pray tell, do you need this knowledge for, my dear? Methinks you should be troubling that clever young head of yours with secrets like that. Let's say you find out what it is. Then what? Let's say you destroy it. But why would you? We're not enemies, we're allies. Besides, you couldn't find it if you tried. I'm no buffoon. My phylactery is hidden in a safe place far from here. Perception check. His soft, harmless chuckle could have fooled many, but you notice his hand twitching as soon as you mention it. That is a challenge. Oh, that is a challenge. Oh, I'm gonna find it. Oh, I'm gonna find it, even if the last thing I do. He says, how dare him, saying to a rogue that I cannot steal this. God. Okay. And a trickster at that. Oh, he doesn't know me. Okay. I want to learn more about your magic research. Oh, my dear. I've been keeping busy with all sorts of things over the centuries. I bet you youngsters haven't even heard a whisper about our magic of sin. When Baphomet locked me in here, he wrapped me up in his spells good and tight. The enchantment was so powerful it bound my soul to this very cell. The things I've attempted to circumvent his handiwork. Conjuring golems to spread my power beyond the walls of this prison, moving my consciousness into other bodies. So many minds obliterated in that particular effort, and all for naught. Did he just say that he was imprisoned to this very room? That's interesting. Okay. When I grew desperate, I whipped up some fanciful undead just to vex Baphomet and lay waste to his jail. Must have slaughtered half the labyrinth, and then it stopped. It was too much of a hassle. I'm just bragging at this point for you to understand my discoveries. You would have to study as my apprentice for an age or two. You know what kind of education mages used to get? Far beyond anything they teach these days. Needless to say, I've hidden my most valuable creations and treasures far from this place, so that Baphomet can't get his hands on any of them. The guards assigned to me were so kind as to accept a modest bribe and carry them out of the prison to stow somewhere safe. I think he is lying. Oh, nice! Knowledge arcana check. His phylactery, however, was not one of them. Your knowledge tells you that Alderpash could not have removed his greatest treasure from the prison, as it contains his very soul. Baphomet's magic would make no distinction between the phylactery and the lich's physical body, which then tells me that it's in this very room. Thank you. Now everything is clear. You spring chickens are all so hasty. Wait until your hair goes white, and then you'll see how little was actually clear to you in your youth. He is not wrong, though. He is not wrong. Okay, tell me about the ineluctable prison. Well, what are you interested in, my dear? I know a fair bit. My guards, you see, some of them like coin, and some are just afraid of me. So they tell me everything. I mean, they could tell me anything, too. I listen to their confessions each and every day. That's why I know all about the secret paths through here in Maze, and a thing or two about inmates. Here's a story for you, a fresh one. Believe it or not, lately, this place has been having a bit of a pest problem in the form of rock. A sneaky little thing, and noisy, too. She filches any old thing, no matter its value. But goodness, she is dim. She even paid me a visit, though I was sleeping. He giggles boisterously, looking at the bloodstains in the far corner. I had to pluck a couple of feathers. Okay. How do I find my way through the labyrinth? Well, what do you think demonic pathways are for? Haven't you seen the arcane symbols inscribed all over the place? Those fiendish scribbles are the portal you need. They tie all the cells together, and the demons hop right through them. If there's a place you need that's of any importance whatsoever, it will have a magic symbol like that. Okay. I'm looking for Iomede's Herald. He is being held here. The noisy fellow? Honestly, all that screaming. I know they're torturing him, but still. I wish I could take his melodious throat and weld it shut with white-hot lead so he'd stop bothering everyone else. But no, I can't get to him. They're holding him in the most secure torture room of all, and the warden always keeps the coveted key close by. The warden? Who in this prison can help me fight Baphomet? Alderpash laughs, baring his strong, large, yellowish teeth. Oh, my dear, this dungeon is full of those who wish Baphomet ill. There's a catch, though. Most of them are dead as mutton. Not like me, I mean, properly dead. Their bones are dust, nothing but a ghost left. Oh, I'm gonna be fighting ghosts? Excellent. They're not going anywhere. That's the magic of the ineluctable prison for you. They sit here, all locked up, and cry. Oh, how they cry. And when the angel was brought to be tortured, they all found themselves a cranny to hide in. Take a peek between the stones. You might find someone who can tell you something useful.